Imagine starting your career as a teenager and becoming one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood. Sounds amazing, right? That is exactly what Diane Lane did. But her journey was not always easy, and there are some surprising stories about her life that you probably do not know. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will see Diane Lane in a whole new way. Diane Lane was born on January 22nd, 1965, in New York City. She grew up in a family that loved the arts. Her parents noticed her talent for acting when she was just a little girl. Can you imagine performing on stage at age 6? That is exactly what Diane did. By the time she was in her teens, she had already started acting in school plays and small roles in television shows. But what made her stand out was her ability to make people believe every character she played, even when she was very young. Diane Lane's big break came in the late 1970s when she appeared in movies that caught Hollywood's attention. One of her first major movies was A Little Romance, where she played a young girl who goes on an unforgettable adventure in Paris. People noticed her charm and talent right away. After that, she appeared in a variety of films, from dramas to thrillers. What is interesting is that Diane did not just play pretty roles. She chose parts that were challenging and sometimes even risky for her career. That is one reason she is so respected today. Some of Diane Lane's most famous movies include Unfaithful, Under the Tuscan Sun, and Nights in Rodanthe. Each of these movies shows a different side of her acting skills. For example, in Unfaithful, she plays a character facing very complicated emotions. The movie made people realize that Diane could handle really serious and emotional roles. Then, in Under the Tuscan Sun, she shows her lighter and adventurous side, making audiences feel like they are traveling with her through Italy. She has a talent for making viewers feel connected to her characters, which is something not all actors can do. Like any actor, Diane Lane faced tough times. Not all her movies were hits, and sometimes she had to wait a long time to get a role that really suited her. But one thing that stands out about Diane is her persistence. She never gave up, even when things did not go as planned. Her life teaches an important lesson. Success does not come overnight. It comes from working hard, learning from mistakes, and always trying to improve. That is why she has remained in the acting world for decades. Off-screen, Diane Lane has had an interesting life too. She has been married, has children, and is known to value her privacy. She focuses on her family and her work, balancing both in a way that is not easy in Hollywood. She also enjoys traveling, reading, and exploring new experiences. Diane often says that she likes learning from life, not just from movies, and it shows in the way she approaches her roles. Now here are some fun facts you might not know about Diane Lane. She was discovered at the age of 13 in New York City. That is really young to start a professional acting career. Diane has worked with many famous directors and actors but remains humble about her success. She loves Italian culture, which is why Under the Tuscan Sun was such a special movie for her. Despite being in Hollywood for so long, she keeps her personal life private and does not get caught up in gossip. Diane Lane is more than just an actress. She is an example of dedication, talent, and staying true to yourself. People admire her not only for the characters she plays but also for the way she handles her career and personal life. Her journey shows that being patient, taking risks, and never giving up can lead to success that lasts a lifetime. She inspires many young actors today and reminds us that passion and hard work are more important than fame alone. So next time you watch one of Diane Lane's movies, remember the journey behind her smile and her performances. From a talented child actor to a Hollywood icon, Diane Lane's story proves that determination and heart can take you far. If you enjoyed learning about Diane Lane and want to hear more stories about amazing actors who worked hard to reach their dreams, make sure to stay tuned for the next video.